Welcome to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. This is your go-to source for practical advice and support for when the divorce process has finished. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll cover a variety of topics related to post-divorce. Together, we'll explore the emotional, financial, and legal aspects of life after divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here's your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hi, and welcome back to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today's topic is co-parenting after divorce. Divorce may end your marriage, but it doesn't end your role as a parent. So we're going to explore some effective co-parenting strategies to ensure your children thrive in this new family dynamic. Successful co-parenting means prioritizing your child's well-being above any lingering resentment or anger you might feel towards your ex-spouse. Effective communication and collaboration with them is actually quite important. Now, just like many things throughout the process and such, communication is always key. Want to be clear and consistent in that communication, though. Establish the channels with your ex that you can use and leverage, and this might involve things like email, text messages, or a co-parenting app. Maintain a professional tone and focus solely on child-related matters. Most of all, though, you still need to be respectful as well. Even if you disagree with your ex, communicate respectfully. Avoid bad-mouthing them in front of your children or using your kids as pawns in any ongoing conflict. It just is not healthy, and it does not help the situation. Now, we're going to look at some ways that you're going to collaborate together and how to build this up. So we're going to talk about this shared parenting plan. So develop a clear parenting plan that outlines custody arrangements, communication protocols, and decision-making process regarding discipline, education, and healthcare. Most of this, if not all of this, has been completed through the divorce process. So you may have to go back and lean on it, or you can talk about modifying it. Now, this plan itself also should have, some flexibility built in. Unexpected situations arise. You yourself should be flexible and willing to adjust the schedule from time to time or compromise when necessary. It's just going to make things flow smoother for your kids. And you also want to make sure we minimize conflict. Yeah, you can disagree. I mean, you did get divorced, but focus on finding solutions through compromise and avoid exposing children to the conflict. If you need to, consider mediation if communication becomes strained. Because in the end, it's about prioritizing your children's needs. You want to put your differences aside as co-parents. I mean, really, during parenting time, focus on your children. Create a positive, loving environment. Avoid discussing adult issues with your children or involving them in any parental conflict. And you can maintain traditions. I mean, if you want, I would keep some. You may not keep them all, but take what you like. And then you can come up with new ones as well. And this is going to help with the transition for your kids. Things will be, normal, but also they also will start to see that you're an individual person and you have some things you enjoy doing. So you get to share a new side of yourself with your kids. And we got positive communication with your ex about the children, shared updates about the children's activities, achievements, and any challenges they might be facing. Focus on the positive aspect of their lives. Remember, technically, you're a team and you may not be romantically involved, but when it comes to parenting, you guys have to form a unified front. And you do that with effective communication, collaborating, and prioritizing your children's needs. And that's going to be some of those pillars of a successful co-parenting arrangement. Co-parenting isn't always easy, but keeping all this stuff in mind, you can foster a healthy and supportive environment for your children to thrive, and everybody will be able to move on and process and develop new memories for themselves and experiences. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. Should you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly or drop a comment. Divorce is not the end of your story. You already know. It's the start of your next great chapter. Take care.